TayRayGun's Legos, bricks and toys.
All right, toy fans. Let's see. I need to figure out what to do with the fade for my mic. It seems like it's so quiet at first, and then it kind of picks up, and then we've got whatever we need. But yeah, it always seems just so quiet in the beginning, and I'm not sure how to fix that. So, all right, we are looking at day 2 of this. I figured second bag, right? Second bag. Let's see how it works. Now, I've got both the instructions from the Lego app and the instructions from AliExpress. Now, I'm going to look as we build. We're going to compare. Hey, are these similar? Are they not? So far, this was like right on par. The only thing is I tried, I got Mecha Team Leader. I got Mecha Team Leader's head turning and moving a lot better. Not quite so bad. I boiled the head and also had done a boil on the sword to try to get that turned. It got a little bit better, but I might have to put that in my car and put it in a book or something and like heat that one piece up. But all in all, like this is like what you would think of as the big gigantic, you know, collector's edition 18 plus Mecha Team Leader. Same thing, but mine was 40 something bucks. Mecha Team Leader from Lego is $250, so quite a difference. Okay, so we have, now I've got parts from other bags. Put Mecha right there. That we'll just kind of push over on the side. I believe that's all supposed to be like bag 5. So we're going to kind of put this over here, put that there. We'll put our pieces right here. So we'll do small ones here. And then I think some of this goes to like maybe bag 3. So we'll kind of push that over. Now it's bag 3 and probably some others. But we'll put everything from to small bag right here. And I only found 2 bags that were marked 2. So 2, 1, and a 2. So 2 and then 2, 1. I didn't see any at first that said like 2, 1-5, 1 like the other one. The wording or like the numbering is very strange. But we'll figure it out. Okay. And then of course I've got extra parts from previous portions, but they're just accents. So we're leaving those there. So a lot of them are printed pieces and then small little buried pieces, things like that. Okay. So here we go. We've got number 1, and it looks like a plate with a Technic bar piece and a pen. Same on AliExpress as it is here on Lego. So we're going to put that there. And another one that's going to go for the opposite direction. Okay. And then it looks like, okay. Now, interestingly enough, we're starting with these hinges here. However, this, oh no, it starts right here. I don't know why it jumped ahead so much. Okay, so we gotta go backwards just a little bit. So now, plate and a plate. So 2x4 on top of a 4x6. We're gonna seat that there. So 27, 28. We need 1. 1, 2 of these little, oh, it's just 1 1x2, 2 2x3s, and then 1, it looks like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 2x8. Is that what that is? Yes. Okay. And it looks like, let's go on here, this is going here. These are going 1 and 2, and we're building the bottom of this mech body. So far, everything lines up exact same. Now, 28, 29, we're going to go down and we get these corners. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got 4 of them. Now place those in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So again, everything seems to be pretty much exactly the same. We got 2 of these little, let's see, 1, 2 of these plates with clips. And then we've got a, push these back over, a 2x2 plate, modified plate with studs on it. And that looks like a 1x2 with 2 clips plate. So 2 clips plates going right here. The 2x2 modified plates going here. We're putting these in with the clips to the back. So just like that. So the same as the app. Now we need, let's see, going down, we need 1, 2 of these navy 1x5s. Okay, so a little bit different, not a unique sort of thing that we always have. So get me some brain juice going here, some brain music. So now we need the, it should be in these. It's actually, it looks like a drop step curve. Ah, there it is. Okay, and then that's supposed to fit to there, and then we've got these 2. They're going to fit back 1 and 2, just like that. Now we need 1, 2 1x3s, and 1 1x2, and the 1x2 is going across here, and 1x3s are going here and here. Same thing. Okay, now we're building our clips. So 1 and 2, that's supposed to go right here, am I correct? Yes. And then we're building another. So 1 and 2, go ahead and grab our parts with our pen. This time we're going the opposite direction. 1 and 2, and that one's supposed to go right here. Goes right there, and then, yeah, now we need 2 brackets. So we've got 2 1x2 by 2x2 brackets in black. One's going here, the other one's going right here. And then it looks like we need 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so, oh, I see. I keep looking, I keep going across, but it's boom, 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 boom. So I got to remind myself, so 34, 35 is right here, which should be these 2, 1 and 2 of these little drop brackets. 1x2 by 1 plate step curved pieces, not even brackets, they're just curved tiles. Now we're going up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these are going right here. So 1 with brick. Another brick right here. 2. Another brick right here. 3. Another brick right here. 4. Gonna make sure these are all nice and pressed down. There we go. And now we're going down 1, and we're using these 2 plates right here. So 1 will go right here. The other one will go right here. And I wonder, I think this might be the chair, like the pilot's chair. Now, we do need to put these on top, so 1 and 2. These are like 2 by 6 curved plates, half round. 2, and then now we are going 2 bricks and tan, and then 2 of these corner bricks. Now the other one has us doing all of them at once. We're gonna probably go with this, though. I'll go ahead and pull the parts and we'll look at it, because I wonder if there's a reason why they're having us separate it and they're having us do it all at once. So let's go ahead, and I kind of wonder if these are like pirated and they are essentially like changing a few things up. Say, oh no, they're not the same. So we'll go ahead and pull all the pieces, okay? And I have a feeling they're going to be the same. I'm looking at it here in the book, but we're going to go by the app here. So for this, we're going to go ahead and place all of these. Now these are headlight bricks. 1 by 1 headlights, and 1 by 1 headlights, you know, are headlights because they have a small indentation on the snot facing that causes it to cut in a little bit. Okay, now we're putting this on, and now we're putting these on. So the other has us doing all of the outside ring and then placing these in that last, whereas this one, Lego has us doing it where we're using the pressure of these to hold these bricks into place. So kind of makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it really does. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn. That was 40. So we're on 41 now. And we need 2 1 by 3s. And we have stickers this time. So let's go ahead and grab our sticker sheet. So this is the readout for Mecha Team Leader. And we're going to go ahead and place these stickers on there. Now, yep, so stickers as well. So it's not, there's nothing different about it. It is essentially the same exact thing. Quite surprised. Okay, here we go. So now the quality of the stickers might not be like the best, but okay. And then these are supposed to go right in here. So we got one going here. The other one is going on this side. Boom, just like that. And yeah, this is the cockpit area. Cockpit of our mech. Now, we need 2 of these 1 by 1 round translucent red tiles, and then 1 of these 1 by 2 plates with bar, upwards bar on it. And that's going to go back this way. So 1 here, and then 1. And oh no. Oh, hey, I found it. I like it when that happens. It's like, yay. 1 and 2. Okay. So we got that done. Now we're building, it looks like 2 of these pieces, and they also have the same thing. So let's go ahead and grab all the parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 right here. We need 1 and 2. We need 1, 2, 3, and 4. Looks like we have 4 skates. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then, of course, 4 of these plates. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then over in our specialty bag, okay, I'm over here, and I think we're supposed to have 2 of the little controllers. 1 and 2. And these are actually printed. They are legit printed pieces. They're already done. Put that back in here. I think we can put that off to the side at this point. And let's start figuring out how we're going to build it. Now, this one has us stacking much like this, but we're going to follow the app. So we need to do this twice, it looks like. 1, 2. And we'll do the same thing. 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. And do 2 more. 1 and 2. And then we got 4 snot bricks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Press them all in. And then we are doing our skates. Now I'm looking to see, okay, so it looks like the bottom rung of the skate goes down here. So 1 and 2. This is actually kind of cool. Really good use of these things. Nice greeblies. And then we're putting our little monitor piece on there. So let's do that twice. Bottom of the skate, or I guess the toe of the skate goes up. I don't know if it'd be the toe or if it's like the back. I don't know how they have it set up, but the little disc piece goes down, right? Yeah. Man, it's got a very Star Wars vibe to it. I love this. And then this is going, let's see, we're putting this on top. 1 and 2. Okay. Nice. Yeah, yay! We got that. So that one's done. We got both done. And then they're going to be going right here. Okay, so we've got 1 going here. And then 1 going right here. And again, creating that illusion of an interior for the cockpit, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool in my opinion. Now we're taking our 1 by 2 by 2 by 2 snot bricks. 1 by 2 by 1 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. I don't even know where to go with that one at this point. This one says stacking all 6. Yeah, same thing. All right. So it's going to be the backside over here, and we're just going to start stacking them. So 1, 2, 3, and then right here again, another one. 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Okay. All right. Now, the app has us, so that was 44, so 45. The app has us doing the same thing. So the bar, we need 4 of these traction bricks. Okay, crossbar holes. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these Technic kind of stems right here. And we're going to be lining them up. So we got 1. This goes in. 1. And 1. And 2. And this is going to go directly up. And then we put this on the other end. 1. 1. And 2. And this one goes on the end right here. Okay. And then these go right up here. So we got 1 and 2. And I think this is like the waist area of the mech. So pretty cool. And then we need 1, 2, 3 and 4 of these slopes. Now let's check. See. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Same thing. Absolutely same thing. Okay. So now we're going to put these little slopes on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to go back. We skipped one, right? So on this, it has this as a 2 by 6. You can tell again, there's 5 circles. Add 1, that's a 6. And this is going to go right here on the back. So we'll put this right back here. This solidifies that portion. And as I'm working, I'm making sure I'm just pressing things in. Making sure I've got good clutch power on everything so far. Seems pretty awesome. Seems like it's doing what it's supposed to do, which we like, right? So now, 46, 47. Now, 47, we have 1, 2, these 2 pieces. And then I'm guessing this is a gray. So 1, 2. Okay, it's sand blue. It's just really hard to tell against this. This makes it look gray. So once you get it out of here, you can see, oh, it's actually sand blue. But it's very, very, very light. You had to put it on this to see it. But like, it's weird. You put it here, looks gray. Looks almost like that. Put it here, see it's sand blue. Okay, so with that, much like this, is the same exact thing. Except we're going to go 1 and 2. And then we're going to reverse that. 1 here, 1 here, and then a 1 by 1, another 1 by 1, and then we've got these. 1 here, 1 there, there you go. So kind of like that, right? And then once we have that, yes, 2 of these 2 by 6s. So we're gonna go 1 and 2. And so far everything is the exact same. Now we're going with the turquoise. We need 1, 2. So we should have 2 of these. And are they opposites? Yes. And then 2 of these. And it looks like 2 of these gray pieces, 1 and 2. And we're going to be building up to create this sort of like image thing, kind of cutout thing. I guess it's like on the back maybe, like right in there on the back of Mecha Team. So this is kind of what we're building. Nice curtain sort of appeal. 1 and 2. And then 3 and 4. Press it all in. And then these are going to go on the side. 1 here. And then 1 here. Okay. Okay, and then we'll pop this back on. Boom. I could definitely tell where I feel like this really is a kind of 18 and up sort of build, just because of the nature of how this is building. There's a lot of like really kind of like, there's a few complex things in there. I like it, but there's some complexity to it, which is kind of cool. Now we're going from here. Okay, so this is again where there's a variation. 50 to 51. Now 51 has us putting all the other stuff on here, whereas Lego has us putting the wedges on. So we're going to grab 1, 2, 3. We're going to go ahead and grab all the parts. 4. So we got all 4 of these. On the other part, we've got 1, 2, and then 1, just that one. Oh, there it is. 1 and 2. Okay. And then we will need these 2 pieces right here. Okay. So Lego is saying to put the wedges on first. They have us reversing that. So we'll just go ahead and we'll do kind of like with Lego. 1 and 2. Press those in. Now there is a little bit of a problem with this particular wedge right there. I'm going to press that in all the way. Fits better over there than it does on the other side. There's a little bit of overflashing on that one. So this one does not want to line up quite the best way. And that could be something as simple as, like, maybe that plate has too much clutch, which could definitely happen. Yeah, that tile right there was giving me some issues. All right, we got that pressed in. Now we'll say some areas of this quality-wise feel a little off. That being kind of one of them, right? So they're not 100%. It's close. It's really, really close. I'm not gonna lie. So far from what I do know of the other build is that this feels absolutely legit. But there's a few things where, like, you see, like, this wedge it's got a gap there. It doesn't want to sit correctly. Like, there's a few flashing problems here and there that causes issues. Some of that can be dealt with by just switching out the wedges for certain things later on. Okay, so let's see. Yep. Done. All right. And then now we haven't made it to bag 3 yet, so we're still taking stuff from bag 2. Now, as is taking 1, 2, 1 and 2 here, 1, 2, and 1 and 2. And let's see what we're doing. Okay, so they have us doing, it looks like the same thing. Plate, snot, double snot, brick. And we're doing that twice, right? So plate, snot, double snot, and brick. And then these are supposed to fit over here on each side. So 1 here, and then 1 over here on this side, kind of filling in those areas. And then our last part is 1, 2, 1 and 2, it looks like. And kind of the same thing, yeah. Okay, so we've got this going right here, 1 and 2, and then these going right here. Again, pressing those in, make sure that it's got nice connections. And that's kind of the cockpit of it right now, which is pretty solid. And then it looks like the last piece is one of these and these. Okay, looking over here, it looks like the same exact thing, except they reverse it just a little bit, which is kind of expected, you know. And then we're putting that on, and then we're putting this on. Boom. And that's kind of the seat. And this should fit right into here. As the seat for the cockpit portion of the Mecha Team Leader mech. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That goes there. Okay, that's back 3. So we will. So we're going to go back right here. Now, we would be building, it looks like, probably the leg next. So day 3 we'll come around to build the leg. So far we've got the platform, Mecha Team with the sign, Mecha Team Leader here. No Lego emblem on there, but printing on the minifig, printing on the plate, sticker for this. Everything seems to be exactly the same. We got a little bit of bending here, which I'm trying to take care of, but other than that, the build-wise, stickers, everything looks the exact same as the actual build. So that's done, and now we've got the Mecha Team cockpit bodice area. We got the back here. Some of these wedges are problematic here so far, but that's okay. Got the seat, and then of course printed tiles, stickers, printed tiles and stickers. So it is so far almost exactly like the real thing. The exception of a little bit of clutch power issues with one thing versus the other. But other than that, that's it. Let's kind of see, like, let's put Mecha Team Leader over here, put it in the cockpit and see how's it going to look for us, right? Kind of turn that head. I'm keep doing this just to kind of wear down that and make it to where the head turns a little bit easier. But Lego heads usually have a little bit of pull to it. So put them in there, boom, and there you go. What? That looks great. Absolutely looks great. I love it. And of course we'll have a sticker down the road that's got where we're fighting the Frost King's Leviathan beast. So yeah, pretty cool. I dig this quite a bit. Okay, hey, listen, that's going to be it for today. We kind of about 30 minutes so far. We've spent about 15 minutes in on this. Pretty solid build so far. I'm liking this. Like I said, we're going to keep going on. We haven't even got to the connecting issues of connecting like legs and stuff, but so far seems legit. I did go ahead and take the bait, and I went ahead and I nabbed a battle bus online from AliExpress too. We'll check that one out. We'll see how that one's going to work for us. And, you know, after this, we build it and review it and all that. I'll look at the other and see, hey, is this one worth it? And I'll probably get a Columbo sometime down the road as well. And of course, I'm still looking for a Durburger, Loot Llama, all that. Though I'll probably get Loot Llama from Lego. So Durburger's still a little pricey. So we'll grab what we can, okay? Hey, I thank you all for showing up. Listen, if you have subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. You'll be alerted. Anything comes from me to you. Comment down below. Are you digging this? Are you thinking this is going to work? Do you think this is a bad call? You know, let me know down in the comments. I like chatting with you all. If you want to help out the channel, you can go to my my bio, to my LinkedIn page. Also, I'll put it there in the show notes. I've got a shop there, things from Amazon, Luma Bricks, stuff like that. I get small commissions on that, very small, but those sales do add up over time, and I might be able to get, you know, things I need down the road, services, stuff like that, to kind of help the studio and kind of keep things up and going, right? So those little purchases really do help. And of course, liking this video, always appreciate that. It helps YouTube know that you're liking what I'm making. And share this out with people. You've got a social platform you share this on that you want other people to know about, share it over. I do really appreciate all of that. Hey, I'll be on this Sunday with Clicking Bricks. I've got it, I think, in my shorts. So yeah, be sure to show up for that for sure. Okay. Hey, I thank you all so much for showing up today and checking this out, and I'm hoping this build is helping you make your decision on whether you think you want to get this or not. Okay. Hey, I love you all. Jesus loves you more. There's nothing you can do about it. Good luck with the build, and happy brick hunting.